Is Blake Lively's best friend and family regretting supporting the actress? Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signore. Two big updates for you today. We got Blake Lively's brother-in-law, the coach from High School Musical. He is now apologizing for anything unkind he said amidst the Justin Baldoni drama. He's actually very currently active on Twitter. I've been trying to engage, and maybe he's responded. We'll get there in a second. Let's give him another moment. Before we report on that, let's talk about this doozy. The Daily Mail's reported this, and it's been shared all over. I see a lot of you sending this to me to react and spread the news. The reports are coming in that, Taylor Swift is taking a step back from Blake Lively as the dramatic legal battle with Justin Baldoni threatens their decade-long friendship. Now, E! News is saying the exact opposite, just so we're clear. They're out there saying, no, there's no truth to this rumor, this report that's coming out. It's not true, says a source confirming to E! News. The reality is, if you go back even through this article, like, they have a big history, Blake and Taylor, they do. And it's been about 10 years now. And both Blake and Ryan have been on songs of Taylor's, celebrated at their parties and their cats and all this stuff. The three of these have been friends. They even showed up at the Super Bowl. But while I do think it'll be harder to break up this trio than just a Khaleesi text, I do think Taylor Swift is probably publicly avoiding Blake and Ryan at this point to avoid any more drama. From everything I've learned about the singer and everything I've known, she hates drama. She does not want to get involved in any drama. She wants to be squeaky clean as best she can. And it makes sense that she would want to step back from all of this and not get involved. Apparently, the Khaleesi texts were the final straw for Swift, who had never planned to be at the meeting, but arrived in Lively's New York penthouse to find it was still ongoing. For the time being, she's taking a step back from Blake because she doesn't want to get tangled in this more than she already has, which is far more than she ever needed to be, an insider told Daily Mail. Now, if she's really supporting Blake, I have a few comments. But first, real quick, I want to reiterate this text. Her friends think that Blake's I'm Khaleesi, and like her, I happen to have dragons, was uncool and unnecessary because it essentially was used as an intimidation tactic, and Taylor was referred to as some kind of pet or possession. 1,000% facts. If I or any of you had that text and you found out your friends are speaking to you, speaking about you to other people behind your back, wouldn't you be kind of bothered? Like, that's what I am for you? Weird. Taylor shouldn't even be involved in any of this. She was only going to visit Blake and Ryan with the understanding that the meeting would be over. Khaleesi, the mother of dragons, is the main character in Game of Thrones, but was portrayed as the villain, descending into madness, turning into vengeance. Second source said Taylor has politely backed away from it all. She is conscious of her own image and hates that she's even been mentioned. Now, that I 100% agree. Now, does that mean she's fully ignoring and not taking Blake's calls? I don't know if I'd go that far, but I think her silence is very telling. Why? Because look, Taylor Swift faced a similar issue. And at the end of the day, Taylor won. The jury comprised, I think it was 6 females, 2 males, said yes, they believed Taylor's story, and they awarded her $1, sort of a symbolic gesture. Taylor then broke down with her mom. This guy got fired. He sued back, saying, I lost everything. And then he lost. He did lose everything. And then she won the $1. She then also gave a bunch of money to other charities, realizing, like, I know everybody doesn't have the resources I do. And when this kind of thing happens, I wish more people could have the security and ability to go protect themselves. Like, I don't know what happened. All I know is some people didn't believe her. It was based on a photo. She won. To her credit, she did win. At the end of the day, though, she should be standing up for Blake, just as I'm sure she would have wanted people to stand up for her. So it's very telling that she's remaining silent on this. Why wouldn't you want to speak up and defend your best friend and support her? Well, I can tell you why, because you might regret it later once you get all the details, which is what seemingly is happening with her brother-in-law, who's now apologizing for anything unkind he said amidst the Justin Baldoni drama. Now, a few of these texts are getting deleted and moved. It's all fluid on there, but he's responding to somebody. He received a response asking if he deleted his past tweets, allegedly about Baldoni, because Lively and Ryan were being exposed as liars in the legal back and forth. My past comment wasn't for any individual, never said a name, Johnson said, who's married to Blake's half-sister Robin. It was directed at a certain type of person that I find performative and disingenuous when they post clips of themselves being amazing and add sappy music to enhance it. There's a lot of them out there. You never said his name? Really? Because I remember you slamming him as a fraud with a man bun. Oh, this was just broad people with man buns who post music over them? What are you talking about? He's a fraud. He puts on a costume of a hero, man bun and all, used all the trendy catchphrases, buzzwords for his podcast. None of it's genuine. It's all theater. And eventually everyone fell for it for years. Rewatch his videos with more critical eye. Watch him compliment and praise himself with faux humility and self-depreciation. What a performance. He's talking about Ryan or Justin. just checking. Which one is it? And at the same time, he also, when she filed the complaint, her complaints were filed during filming on record, long before the public conflict. The cast unfollowed him for a reason. But, he's not mentioning anyone specific. He's not mentioning anyone specific. Bart, yes, she did. The receipts don't lie. Cast and followed for a reason. Read the article before spitting ignorance. His PR team was stellar, gross and disgusting, but highly effective. Read the article. We did, and we read his, and now I have questions. I think you do too. Read the text message exchanges. His PR campaign strategy to bury her by any means necessary. No one is without faults, but the public got played. Did the public get played, or did you? Now, here's the apology. Anytime I've said anything unkind about someone, I've regretted it. Fortunately, that's almost never, and definitely not when I'm at my best, regardless if it's true or not. It's my opinion. Even if I'm trying to speak truth or stand up for someone, it's never good. Even in times where it might feel justified and doing the right thing, it makes no difference. There's a better way. It's below the standard for my hate for myself I have, and I regret it. I do sincerely apologize to anyone I've hurt or let down by saying something that sounds mean. I'll do better. If you follow me, you'll have hard pressed to find more than one time I've criticized anyone on social. I just found 2. It's not my jam. You can easily find a million times I've uplifted, supported, encouraged, and uplifted my family, friends, and followers, and strangers. That's what I'm committed to and where I find my happiness. We all have flaws, and I'm definitely a work in progress, doing my best to grow. Sending you all my love. And there are a lot of people here giving him love for this. And send your love to Brian. Some people there defending Blake. Look, personally, I think a very public smear of a man demands a public and personal apology to that man. Don't apologize to us, apologize to him. Notice how you didn't retaliate amidst all the lies. Take notes. Say his name. I think you forgot to mention the person you were supposed to be apologizing to. His name is Justin Baldoni. Otherwise, your blanket apology is hollow. So anyway, it goes on. He then proceeds to talk about his late father, and he shares some words from Buddha. So you publicly rag on someone on social media before you know any of the facts, then post an egotistical apology, then quote Buddha. Who is the fraud now? Now Bart engages. What did I say that wasn't true? Define fraud. I didn't do anything phony. Oh, please. It reeks of self-serving damage control. You rush to judgment, which your faith feels strongly about. Yes? And intentionally damaged another's reputation. Just like with Blake's behaviors, people are seeing right through it. Grab your florals and testify, coach. I'm going to give that a like, Raquel. Call it whatever you want. Let me ask again, what did I say that wasn't true? Well, that's when I chimed in. Your words of Justin's character. How can you say that was 100% true? Justin has now provided lots of evidence that has made Blake's story questionable. I'm being kind, guys. If you can be wrong about her, how can you not be wrong about him? Feels like a fair point. So go give it a like. Let's see if Bart reacts. If he does, I will absolutely share. In fact, I'm going to go repost that. If you're not following me over on X, I hate that I have to call it X. Please go do it over at Andy Signore. I just don't do very well because I refuse to pay them to post content. I wish I pay to give you more stuff, but there it is. You can go retweet and mention my tweet. See if we can get Bart to politely reply. Maybe, heck, we can get him on the show. Wouldn't that be fun? What do you think about this? Look, he just full transparency. As I went through and looked at Bart's things, it does seem like he's trying to apologize, but then there was this one. Apologizing to what happened? Never is what he said. Interesting. He would never do that. So he's not apologizing to Justin. I'm confused. Bart, hit us up. Let us know. And, he blocked me. He doesn't want to have a conversation. When you confront him with his own words, you get blocked right there live. I guess we won't be hearing from Bart. Real civil discourse. Thanks, Bart. Thanks for the conversation. That just made me believe you so much more, sir. You're so kind. Thanks for the boot awards. I wasn't even mean. I wasn't even mean. He read it. He immediately blocked it and wants to move on because, look, he stepped in something he shouldn't have. I get it. It's family. You want to defend your family. You want to believe your family. I get it. But it's part of the reason why you don't come forward. And maybe that's part of the reason Taylor Swift is avoiding this like the plague. Because I'll be honest, she's got a really good PR team who knows best. When she was announced in this whole thing, as the drama unfolded, she already had some like special charity thing ready to go. Her team is as professional as it gets. This Blake Lively stuff is the last thing she wants. Now, she may be playing nice to Blake Lively. I do think she's a good person who wants to be nice to her friends and, whatever. But I can't imagine the level of frustration she actually has behind the scenes. And Blake Lively, even as clueless and tone deaf as she is, she has to be livid that those texts got out and revealed how she actually talks and manipulates Taylor. Blake's not going to like that. It's not. There's going to be some damage. And I'm so sorry. Whatever. Oh, it's been so hard. And it's a mess. It is a mess. It's all a mess of her doing. Blake made this all happen. Her actions are what caused us to report on this, not Justin's. And she refuses to accept that. And she's only digging herself deeper and deeper and deeper. And now it seems like so are her family members. Oh, well, wish you luck, Bart. Good job. Coach, go Wildcats! What do you guys think in the comments? Tell me down below. What do you think of these two? Hit that subscribe, hit that bell for alerts, smash that like button, and let me know. Maybe we got to use that. And I get blocked by the coach? Oh my gosh, what breaking news, an exclusive there at the end. Talk to you guys soon.